everybody, it's Bridget. Welcome to Bougie Budget Plans. And in today's video, we're going to go over things you can get to start your budget journey for $20 or less at Dollar Tree. And in the video, I'm going to show you some items that I stopped by Dollar Tree to purchase because I've noticed in a lot of my videos, I've been getting responses just with some people maybe feeling a little discouraged or things like that in regard to their budgeting journey. And I wanted to do this in case there are people out there that are just starting and they want to have some things to get their journey going, but maybe they feel they don't have the money for it. So I wanted to share that and then also be able to encourage others to just keep going. So if you're interested in seeing the things that I found at Dollar Tree to get a budgeting journey or cash stuffing journey started, then stay tuned and we're going to show you some things that we found in the store that anybody can get and start on this journey and grow and save their money. So I'll see you here soon. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around for the video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. Thank you so much again for supporting the channel and watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps the channel to grow, helps YouTube see that people are watching my videos, and it'll also help me to get to my 500 subscriber goal that I have set for myself. So without further ado, I want to get this video going. I want to get it started. As I mentioned in the intro, I've had in a few of my comments where it seemed like some people were discouraged with how the budgeting journey was going, or maybe it was just a little challenging for them at the moment, and I totally understand that. But I just wanted to do this video for people that are just starting on the budget journey and they are trying to decide what they need to get started, how they can get what they need to get started, and all the things. And with that being said, the first thing that I want to say is I've lately been letting people know that definitely you do not have to buy anything from my budget shop. If you do, that's great. I appreciate the support. But the reason that I started this channel was because I wanted to get better with my money, and I wanted to share my budgeting journey with everyone so that they could see that I'm not perfect. I don't always have a bunch of money. And, you know, it's really for anybody. It's for anybody that wants to better themselves and better their finances. And that's the main thing. So if you went to Dollar Store and got started and you're watching my videos and you're commenting and you're liking, that's enough for me. It honestly is. Now, if you went to the store and bought something, that's great too. But if you can't, I totally understand that. I started out with things that I made on my own. And the reason my store came about is because I loved it. I love the crafting part of it, which I've always loved crafting. And then I just wanted to share items for those who don't have the craft tools to make them, or those that just don't want to. Some people just don't want to make things on their own. So let's go ahead and get started. I took a trip to Dollar Tree. And when I went, I found some things that anyone could definitely get to start their budgeting journey. So the things I'm going to have, some of them came from Dollar Tree. Some of them came from other dollar spots, different stores and things like that. And I just want to show you what I did find. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this little binder. It's a little journal from Dollar Tree. This was $1.25, okay? $1.25. It has lined notebook pages, and this is just fine to get started on a budget journey, because all you need is something to write down your budget, what your bills are, just something where you can keep notes and a log of your spending, your expenses, as I said, what your budget's gonna look like, what bills you have, whether they're variable, all those things. So this notebook is perfectly fine for starting out, and it's only $1.25. Now, with that being said, you can definitely go to other places. So this one right here, this journal, which is unopened, I'm a journal freak, I guess, if that's what you want to say, because I love journals, I love notebooks, I love writing. That's probably why I like the budget community so much. But it's a Central Perk, and if you ever watch Friends, it's the cafe from Friends. And I got this from Target for $5. Now, with that being said, I don't shop at Target much anymore for my own reasons, but I got this some time ago at Target for $5. I love the show Friends. I love notebooks. I saw this and I grabbed it. Super inexpensive. Then I got this one I believe I got this one from Michael's. It was $4.99. It just had this cool little tie-dye on the front with a little cat. And again, it's lined. So you could very well use some type of ruler or something like that to draw columns, squares, whatever you need to do to get this set up for yourself to get your budget journey started. So that's a third notebook. Now this one, I shop a lot at Erin Condren. I don't much anymore, but this is an Erin Condren budget book, and if you look right here, it shows it's $14. I think I opened it but didn't use it. That's why it's still in this packaging. I'm pretty positive I didn't because I had so many. Yeah. So this one, the only difference is with the $14 Erin Condren budget book, you do get these little stickers in the back. Everything is lined and it has everything laid out for you. So it starts out with this book belongs to. You have savings tracker in the front. Then you have your monthly overview with the different titles for income, housing, utilities, savings, food, health. You have a spending summary, month of, and then spending summary, month of, and then it starts over. So this is already laid out for you. I'm sure some of you know Erin Condren sells all kinds of planning things, including these little budget notebooks. They do have the ring budget notebooks, like the larger, I guess you call them spiral ring notebooks, and I have one of those here. I'll try to grab it in a second. Actually, let me do it now. I may sound far away for a second, but now, if you want to spend this kind of money, if you have it, that's perfectly fine. But this is an Erin Condren budget notebook, and I'm going to go to some of my pages that don't have anything. It's called the Clever Girl budget book. And on this one, as you can see, it gives you like a month overview right here. And then it's going to give you You're Amazing with Your Money, financial goals, debt pay down, savings goals, big upcoming expenses, investment goals. Then it gives you your monthly overview right here. And it breaks everything out in groups like debt payments, housing, transportation, income. All those things are broken out. It has my spending. So these are your expense sheets right here. And then it's continued, and then you have a monthly check-in at the end. So with this, I don't know if these stickers came in here. They might have. I have a lot of stickers, y'all, that I don't use, which I'm trying to use. But needless to say, I just wanted to show this option too. If you have those kind of funds, you can definitely do that. Now back to the Dollar Tree stuff. I also found these cute little pencil cases. They're like a kind of jelly type rubber or plastic. I don't know what it's called. It was $1.25, y'all. So you could definitely put all of your markers and pens and all the things in here. And, you know, that way you can keep it kind of all together. They had different colors. There were some more. My shop colors are purple and pink. So that's, of course, why I grabbed these. And I'll probably use them later, but they were $1.25. So you can definitely use something like this to get you going once you get your markers. Now, speaking of markers and highlighters and pens, here are some highlighters. Jot writing highlighters. And let's open them because I want to see how they, you know, how dark they are or whatever the case may be. Again, it's not going to be that big of a deal because you're really just trying to, you know, get started so that you can save for the things that you may want or want to buy. So these are highlighters. I think it does the job. It's just a highlighter. And it has two different ends. So it has a fine tip. It's a little light, but it has a fine tip and then a chisel tip right here. So again, it's what will get you started. And I think this does the job that you can get going on your journey and not focus so much on the things and get going with your saving. And that's the whole goal, to get you started saving. So all of these are perfectly fine. They're not like the best highlighters I've ever had, but they do the job is the whole point. So I'm going to throw those in one of the pencil cases. Okay, then they had these zebra pens. They're gel. This is like a purple and green and then silver and gold. They were, again, $1.25. I don't know how they write. I've never used these. I do have a cloth and paper subscription that I've had for years. So I get a lot of pens. I have a lot of pens. So let's see. Okay, so there's the silver. So this one is silver. And that's actually not a bad writing pen. It really isn't. So in gold and silver right there. And they are gel. So let's check out the green and the purple real quick. Okay, this is going to be the green and the purple gel pen, and that was the zebra. My writing is horrible, y'all, so please don't judge me on my writing. But it is horrible. But these are good to start. I mean, these would be fine in a budget book if you needed to write stuff down. So next, what we're going to look at real quick are some markers and dry erase markers is what we're going to look at. I'm going to grab one of my little IOUs from my shop, and then I will grab one of my savings challenges. So actually, let me get another one because I don't even have those up in the store yet. I just don't want something that everybody's gonna be like, ooh, I want that. So there's a couple of things I don't have in the store yet. We'll do this. We'll do this budget summary sheet. So you can definitely use dry erase markers or regular markers. With glossy laminate, normally either of these will work fine. You get some alcohol and like a makeup round or a cotton ball, and everything wipes right off, okay? And I have to add, I'm gonna start putting some links for free items that I have in my shop if you want to download them. And one of them, unfortunately, I've done so much creating, I haven't been able to find them. So we're going to use this one right here, which is a birthday color and save. So let's see. So these are the dry erase right here. Look at this, guys. This is a good dry erase. It's better than the ones that I had bought previously from regular stores. So this is the dry erase right here. And the colors are amazing. They really are. The colors are great. Oh my goodness. And these are like $1.25. Again, these dry erase markers were $1.25. So that's a really good price to get started. Those are the dry erase. And they're fine. They write perfectly fine. And there are 4 different colors in there. Now these are the Crazy Art washable markers. So, ooh, that was on there tight, but I guess it has to be for kids. So it's kind of got a fine tip at the end of it. Y'all, I'm not a color person, so again, don't judge me. But these are the washable markers right here, okay? And they're scented, which I didn't even smell it, but they're scented. Y'all, these don't smell like apple or anything like that, so whatever. But they're scented. But all of these would be fine for starting your savings journey. All of them. And let's grab some alcohol real quick because I want to see how well it's going to erase. Oops, I hit that. Give me a second. I'm going to go get the alcohol. Oh, I put it over here. So let me grab it. If you hear noise, it's probably the fans going. So let's see here. I'm going to get 3 makeup rounds. Now, the alcohol that I use, I get it from our local H-E-B right here. And if you look, it's 91%. You don't want to get, I think they have one that's like 70%. Because I used it with permanent markers and it did not work. It didn't wipe anything off. So I'm guessing the percentage of alcohol makes a difference. So we're going to wipe this off and look, all of it comes off with no problem. Okay? So it does not matter if you have fancy savings challenges or regular savings challenges, okay? If you have to make them or get them all free or whatever the case may be, that works fine as long as you start. The whole point of this is that you get started, okay? And that's why I wanted to do this video. I'm going to try to find this and put it down in the link so whoever would like it can download it for free. It saves $150. And these are in my shop for whomever may be able to get them or want to get them. They're little IOU cards. They come in a set of 6. And they are my little bougie IOU cards that come in a set of 6. And I don't think I have all of them, but yeah, this is 5 of them right here. So you would get these. So just so y'all can see them, because I pulled one out. They're super cute. But you don't have to buy these, okay? That was my whole point in doing this. The whole point is that you get it started. And once you get it started, you can maybe set aside a actual cash envelope for budget items or planner items, whatever you want to name it. But these things are so easy to start with. It does not have to be everything you see on YouTube and all the places that you're watching video. The last thing that I want to show you are these little trays, $1.25. $1.25. So you could also throw these things right in this little tray. So here's a little storage for you, for your little markers or whatever right here, okay? And then your notebook. The notebook that I showed you guys that I got from Dollar Tree, it kind of fits in here. You can put that in there. The Erin Condren budget book fits in there, like right in there. So you could get these little trays and have a little area where you can focus and look at your budget and get it all together. This is $2.50 for these, $1.25 for this. There was $1.25 for each of the marker and gel pen sets. So you could basically get started with your budget if you went to Dollar Tree for $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 so far with these pens, $6.25 with the dry erase, $7.50. If you wanted the highlighters, $8.75. So, you know, and I didn't even add in the other ones. You're talking about $10 or less that you could get started with your budget journey. So with that being said, this video was a short one, but I just wanted to show that and encourage some people, even if it's not that you want to buy things and you're concerned with what you can or can't afford, even if you're just a little discouraged about the journey itself, and you know, things just aren't moving quite as well as you thought they would, don't give up, because this does take time. And if you weren't budgeting like this before, just realize that you have to catch up to things, because you were not budgeting before and putting back and saving. You don't have those funds yet, but you will. So please don't give up. Keep going. If you're starting, head to Dollar Tree and pick up a few inexpensive things. If you're already started and you're just a little discouraged, keep going, because you will get there. Every little bit adds up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you for supporting the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, and this will help my channel to grow. Thank you again so much. Keep saving, keep growing your money, leave a legacy for your family, and I'll see you soon in the next video.